Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Welcome if you're new and welcome if you're coming back. I'm Dell. I'm excited to have you here with me today. Please do like, share, and subscribe. It greatly helps support the channel, and as it's growing, you get to be a part of it growing, and it's just wonderful, and I so appreciate it. Thank you. We're going to jump in with some channel messages today. All information about me is in the description box, as well as how to book a personal reading. It's only done through my website, dellegoddessintuitive.com. As of the time I'm posting it, there's a couple new readings available in the tarot portion, so if you want to check that out, again, the links are in the description box. Yeah. I feel like I'm hearing that song, Defying Gravity from Wicked. So like, but just something has changed within me. Something is not the same, but it's like, and then I'm hearing like, I'm even better. So I get this excited energy where I just feel like things are going really well for you right now. If this isn't sounding like you, it might not be your reading, and that's okay. If it's also not sounding like you, it might be because Spirit's encouraging you to have a little bit of an attitude adjustment. And I say that from a space of love, always divine love. This is a space of non-judgment always, but sometimes we kind of need to be called out so, to change our tune, and it affects us greatly, especially when we're able to receive that and be like, okay, yeah, you know what, I have been a little bit of a grump. You know, I'm gonna put on my favorite playlist. Maybe you want to listen to the Songs from Spirit playlist, which is also in the description box below, and just see if there's a song that can come through that can really help lift your spirit and brighten your day. So. But for others, it's literally just things are going really well. I'm hearing Walking on Sunshine by, who is that, Katrina or something. It'll be in the Spotify playlist. But yeah, I just get this burst of like upbeat energy, and it just feels really good. I feel like you're sure of where you're going now. You're certain of your path ahead. Whereas in the past, it might have been like kind of this limbo, where am I going? But you were the one who was keeping you there, and you recognize that now. So again, I feel like these are going to be kind of specific messages today. So if it doesn't sound like this reading is for you, please you don't have to sit and listen to it. So there might be another reading that's more aligned for you today. But yeah, I'm just getting that there's just this conscious shift towards like, all right, you know what, I'm the one keeping me here. Maybe I should do something different with my energy, or I should just change the way that I'm approaching something or feeling or leaning into something. For some, it's just been this bigger investment or a stronger investment in your own happiness and well-being and overall health. And that's what's producing this change for you. And it just feels really good. I'm hearing it was curtains on the old life. So meaning like the old way of doing, thinking, believing, seeing, knowing, feeling is just gone. And it's like, okay, you know, how do I actually want to be? How do I want to show up? But it's not this contemplation anymore. It's like you've already decided, it's done. And so now you're actually experiencing this new energy as a result of committing to that decision. So not just making the decision, but you've committed to the path, and that's the path that you are on as you're moving forward. So there's multitude of blessings coming in or coming forward as a result of this shift in your energy. So that's awesome. And I'm hearing like you can't wait to see it. So but you know that it's coming. I'm hearing that song from West Side Story that Tony sings. It's like, could be, who knows, there's something new every day, I won't know all the way, or something like that, as soon as it shows. But I think it's about like just he's expecting something really wonderful to happen, and then he meets Maria, he falls in love. So but yeah, I just there's this feeling of like something really wonderful is just coming in, but I'm seeing multitude. It's like a multitude of wonderful things are coming in. And I'm seeing, what are they called? Jumpin' Johns or something? They're the flowers that arrive first, I think, in spring. They do, at least where I'm from. They're like little purple flowers that just pop up. And I think that's why they're called Jumpin' Johns. I might have the name totally wrong, but they're like little purple flowers that just pop up. And like I said, when spring arrives, those are the first flowers that you usually see. That's very sweet. I'm hearing an interesting song. It's Miley Cyrus's I Can Buy Myself Flowers but I'm hearing an added lyric that isn't in the song. It's, but I won't. I'm going to receive them from somebody else. So it could be that, like, I can buy myself flowers, but I'm going to receive them from somebody else. So it could be that you are being more open to receiving, like, physical acts of affection or love or gifts or something like that, or maybe you were closed off to that before. I'm seeing tulips, like pink tulips as well. Now I'm seeing all of them, yellow, red. I guess just those three. Do they make purple tulips? I'm seeing a purple tulip. I don't know. Something about the tulip flower. It's interesting. They don't last long. They're a quick bloom and then they're gone. But I'm seeing something about it lingers. It's like the gift or the energy or the intention behind it lingers. It means a lot. Hearing it means the world. So it could even be too that this is a symbol, or it's symbolizing to you the end of how you once showed up or were provided for in a romantic situation or treated. It's like the arrival of somebody's flowers or a gift like that is kind of symbolizing to you, like the universe is speaking to you, like your energy is actually different now. Like this is an old chapter where maybe you like were literally manifesting something as simple as just receiving small flowers or something, and it just never came to you. But now I'm seeing it's like the actual receiving of flowers, even if it's just because it's like, wow, okay, like I can actually feel and see in the physical, like something about the adjustment of my energy or all the work I've been putting into myself, the investments that I've been making into myself, into my personal happiness and well-being is paid off. Like I'm actually seeing the multitude of happiness, the results, the progress of that in my physical world. It's really, really wonderful. It's a very positive feeling. I almost feel like I want to cry. Like that's how it's coming through, where the heart's like, oh my gosh, we made it, we did it. And it was worth it. Let's get some oracle cards that went across the floor. I gotta grab that. I'm using Cosmic Dancer today, so I will link that in the description box. I won't link it, I'll just tell you what it is. So if you wanna go find it for yourself, you can do that. So I'm hesitant to link things too much. I do with the books sometimes because I'm a huge fan of thrift books and secondhand books and recycling. But it's just with the decks and stuff, I'm like, I'll just tell you what it is, and then you can figure out how you want to go about getting it, if that's something that works for you, resonates for you. I gotta grab this card, so excuse me. Okay, yeah. But rather than link it to, like, buy it from here, it's like, I trust you know how to do that. So we have consciously complete. Yeah. So number 43, this totally is saying to me, like again, there's this decision to make this positive change, this investment into your own energy, how you show up in the world for yourself, first and foremost, with just choosing to be happy, choosing to put yourself first. And now that it's like producing this energy of consciously complete, where, ooh, big clearing there, excuse me. And right through the heart, it's just like this heart opening is occurring. You're receiving the rewards of your efforts. It's coming back around to you. Sorry, I still have some more clearing. Okay. There's transformation, definitely. What is that song? It's gone now, so if it's important, it will come back. 32. Oh, real quick. I'm also getting to, like, you found like a source of shelter within yourself, within your care. So there's something too about like this nurturance, or really being extra supportive to yourself by just creating this bubble or this incubator of just alone time is what I'm getting for some of you. Actually, it's like you figured out a really, really good way that serves you well to recharge your batteries, recharge your energy, fill your own cup up. And as I'm seeing that too with the 32, create sacred space, the same kind of a message is coming in. We're gonna have somebody who's created this like protective kind of a space for themselves. It could even be you're going camping for some of you. I'm seeing that as kind of like a camping site or whatever. Always be safe. But I'm just seeing like just being like alone in nature or outdoors or with a group, but you have your own tent or something. It's just like your space where you can just really like lean into or feel into to the energy around you. It's like you've created a space to receive like downloads or like cosmic insights or something like that as well too, where it's like, oh, this feels really good. I feel like myself, and it does feel like it's somewhere out in nature. So if you're not doing this, I feel like it's, when I was younger, my school, we used to go, I think it was once a season, we would walk up to the local park, and we were with our class, but our classes were assigned these areas in the woods. It was like a park, but with trails and stuff, and it was all supervised, so there was teachers and staff and all that, but we would have like this section of the woods, and it wasn't too big, but we would every so couple of feet or whatever, we would have something called an earth plot. I loved this. I don't know if kids are doing this still in their schools, but we would go again once a season, and you would go to your earth plot, and you had like a list of assignments that you had to do for the day, but basically we got to spend the whole day outside. We walked to the park, we sat in the park, we brought our own school lunch, or like a sacked lunch, so we got to eat our lunch outside, and you had a partner, so it was you and your partner were in the earth plot. But we got to do things like make a sundial. We had to sketch what our earth plot looked like that season, and it's funny. Every now and then I'll go back and revisit, and I walked right by it one day because it had changed so much. And when I got to sit and be reacquainted, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I remember I used to sit here for lunch. My friend used to sit over there. And I remember this, it was a pitch pine tree, and it's like I could actually remember like drawing out the needle shapes because they're different than other, like a twin pine or something. The pine tree has different needle shapes and clusters and stuff like that. But it's just something about just coming back to and seeing how just nature sort of progresses. It also emulates and mirrors that back to ourselves. So it's just seeing like and creating this sacred, safe space within you where it's like it's a place or something that is always and forever changing, but it essentially remains unchanged. Are you kind of picking up what I'm putting down? It's like the infinite nature of you is consistent, and the energy, the spirit of you, it's like it always remains. Even though there's all these things that are constantly changing and evolving, and just like the ocean is always the ocean, but it's constantly changing, it's constantly in flux. So, got a little deep there. I hope that made sense. But yeah, it's just honoring the change and that it's aligned, but it also comes from a place of stability, harmony from within, and growth, and the spiritual connection. Where when I say spiritual connection, the way it's coming through is that there's just this acknowledgement that you are part of a divine plan. You're part of something larger than yourself. You are larger than yourself because you are part of this gigantic macrocosm. It's just with all these interlinking pieces and things. And again, it just I keep coming back to the ocean with this, how the ocean can be broken into droplets, into mists, into vapors, into, you know what I mean? But it makes up the ocean. It's fascinating. So even just talking about it, like I can feel the energy of it, and it's just like, it's awe-inspiring. It's just like, wow. So you might be tapping into that recently, or understanding this, or it's becoming just a natural part of your life. Just honoring or making room for the sacred, around you and within you, and creating space so you can actually consciously choose to witness that and absorb that too, is what I'm hearing. And then we have 15, give birth. So for some, it could actually be a literal, you're having, it's like a pregnancy is actually causing like the space, the expansiveness to have these feelings and awareness, because you are an active part of creation, helping to create a life and bringing a life into the world. When I brought that message through, I just got all this clarity, like in clearing through the heart in the most gentle but powerful way. So for others too, it's just about how you want to consciously bring something into the world, whether it's your own consciousness or the renewal of your own conscious energy. So you could be going through like an awakening of some sort, but I get this is somebody who's been on the path for a long time, like who's already been consciously putting it in, but it's actually becoming effortless now, where it might have been effortful before, or full of effort before. I'm hearing a song, but it's Melissa Etheridge, I'm the Only One, but it's the lyric they're highlighting is I'm the only one. And I feel like the way this is translating through the message is like I'm the only one who can change my destiny, who can do what needs to be done for myself. I'm the only one who can actually be responsible for my actions, feelings, the way I show up in the world. It can't be done by anybody else, and I know that now. I see that now. I realize that now. I'm hearing someone also say to themselves, to God, to the universe, like, and I'm sorry I ever believed it wasn't so. And again, there was a message that came before in another video or a couple videos ago, I'm not sure which one, where it was just about like forgiveness, just allowing yourself to receive the apology, whether it's you want to apologize to somebody else, even the divine, to yourself, or if you're expecting an apology from someone, just go ahead and give yourself that gift of the apology, because it doesn't serve us to hold on to that. But I just get, this is somebody who's having like a lot of realizations about something, that they are connected to something much larger than themselves. And I'm hearing it's like, it's up to you to decide what that means for yourself. So to be part of something greater or larger than yourself, what does that mean for yourself? Is there a gift of space that you have that you can then share to others? There's something too also with the crown chakra just being really heightened and illuminated right now, where we have like in all of the cards, this like swirling upwards of hair, I saw an article, my brother and I were talking about this a while ago, about your hair being an antenna. And there was actually a scientific study done on this, and I found the study, or he sent it to me, and I was like, whoa, that's really cool. But something about just your hair. And I know there's studies and things that are linked to, like you have the story of Samson and Delilah, where his hair, the power he had was within his hair. And, the longer his hair grew, again, he regained his power. I'm seeing like different stories and references with dreadlocks, and there being this power and wisdom contained within dreadlocks. There's a lot of cultural aspects to the phenomena of hair. So even Jonathan Van Ness, he had that Getting Curious on Netflix, that show. And he was saying, like, why is hair so major? It's like, because he was curious about it. So something about hair is coming through, where it's like something about your hair. That's such a cool message. Where something about it being like an antenna for you. The same, like, I've seen too, like there's a reason why monks shave their heads. There's a reason why too, like if you look at the Hierophant card in a traditional tarot deck, the Benedictine monks, like they just have the top center of their heads, and that was actually shaven. It wasn't because they were going bald. So there's a whole history lesson about that if you want to look into that further for yourself. But yeah, that's all. What a strange message to leave on, but we're not going to judge it. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I do hope that you are well, staying safe and being well. And until next time, take care. Bye.